Welcome to our Asian Star Trend channel. Today we have the following news. Hope you and your friend the Post-Zero's goddess's acting skills have won her fans. Why has the new drama Everyone Reads My Mind caused heated discussions? From cringe to queen, how Mie Mie's bold comeback flipped the internet in today's drama-obsessed landscape. Audiences can be unforgiving, armed with hawk-eyed aesthetics and quick judgments. Just days ago, social media was ablaze with criticism for rising star Mie Mie. Why is she still playing the quirky CEO's love interest? It's like watching a kid in her mom's heels, netizens scoffed. It seemed another miscast performance would be added to her resume, and yet what a twist. Enter Everyone Can Read Minds, a bizarre, genre-bending time travel series that no one expected to work. But against all odds, it did, and how. Mie Mie, once seen as awkwardly miscast, now stands as the scene stealer of the year. The same audiences who once dismissed her are now flooding the comments with heartfelt praise. I cried. I laughed. I didn't expect this from her, but I'm staying for every episode. The magic? A script that dances between absurd comedy and emotional gut punches. One moment you're chuckling at a mind-reading mishap in a boardroom, the next, you're blindsided by a quietly devastating moment of self-doubt. Yang's performance, raw, unfiltered, surprisingly mature, guides viewers through it all with charm and clarity. It's not just entertainment. It's a wake-up call about second chances, growth, and what it means to be underestimated in a world where careers can be made or broken by memes and 30-second clips. Mie Mie's unexpected triumph isn't just a comeback, it's a revelation. The girl in oversized shoes? She's now running the show. Mie Mie's redemption arc, how a baby-faced starlet won us over, one eye roll at a time. To be honest, I had zero expectations going into this drama. Like many others, I had doubts. With her doll-like features and naturally youthful aura, Mie Mie often felt miscast in roles that demanded gravitas. Whenever she portrayed a cold, capable CEO or the love interest of a domineering male lead, the dissonance was hard to ignore. It didn't scream power couple, it felt more like a confused schoolgirl stumbling into a boardroom. Painful. Almost comical. But Everyone Can Read Minds? That changed everything in this wildly creative historical fantasy workplace comedy. Yang plays Zhang Yuanyang, a modern-day office worker who wakes up in an ancient dynasty, forced into a brutal 996 work schedule as a scribe in the imperial court. And suddenly it all makes sense. Her youthful appearance and sly expressions aren't a liability, they're a weapon. She's not trying to be the boss, she's trying to survive. Her character's sharp wit, strategic laziness, and perfectly timed "please demote me now" side eyes are both hilarious and painfully relatable. You laugh at her antics, then realize you are her, trying to make it through life one sarcastic smirk at a time. Mie Mie doesn't just act, she redeems herself through nuance, timing, and self-awareness. This isn't just a glow-up. It's a complete narrative reversal. The once awkward ingenue? She's now the reason you keep watching. From ridicule to resonance, the curious case of Mie Mie's sudden rise. Audience favorites, one of those elusive forces in entertainment, as mysterious and unpredictable as quantum physics. 1 minute, Mie Mie is the internet's favorite punching bag for her baby face pretending to be a CEO performances. The next, she's the breakout star of a hit drama, earning applause for her portrayal of a weary time-traveling office worker in Everyone Can Read Minds. So what changed? Was it just better acting? A breakthrough in performance skills? Maybe, but that's only part of the story. The real shift lies deeper. In this new role, Yang isn't trying to force authority she doesn't naturally exude. Instead, she leans into her strengths, expressive vulnerability, sharp comedic instincts, and a disarming sincerity. Her Zhang Yuanyang isn't the typical career woman with high heels and sharper elbows. She's a reluctant participant in a game she never signed up for, the modern employee thrown into an ancient workplace nightmare. And we get it. We've been there. What audiences are responding to isn't just growth, it's alignment. For the first time, Mie Mie's casting, character, and natural persona feel in sync. She's not pretending to be someone else, she's holding up a mirror to all of us stuck in survival mode. The result? A performance that feels honest, endearing, and eerily cathartic. Because when a baby-faced girl rolls her eyes at court politics like it's Monday morning Slack drama, something clicks. And we laugh, not just at her but with her, and that, perhaps, is the real magic why Mie Mie's lazy rebel hit a nerve. And what it says about us. On one hand, audience tastes are shifting subtly but surely. The era of the high heels strutting, alpha female CEO might not be over, but it's definitely losing steam. These days, viewers are craving something else, charm laced with wit, softness blended with sharpness. That natural cute but secretly clever type? It's having a moment. And Mie Mie has arrived at just the right time. Let's be honest, haven't we all fantasized about slumping into a Ju slouch on company time? So when we see Jang Yuanyang on screen rolling her eyes, ducking work, and casually clapping back at superiors, it feels less like fiction and more like sweet, vicarious justice. She's the inner rebel we wish we could unleash in every Monday meeting. But here's the thing, this isn't just a case of good timing or trend chasing. Yang's performance this time lives in a completely different dimension compared to her earlier roles. Gone are the stiff, unnatural portrayals of boardroom dominance that never quite landed. In their place is something raw, rooted, and unexpectedly precise. Jang Yuanyang doesn't perform authority, she earns relatability. Her every sigh, side eye, and sarcastic mutter feels lived in. And that's why this role works. It reflects the emotional undercurrent of an overworked generation. Mie Mie isn't trying to impress anymore, and that's exactly why she finally has the sweet face, the savage mind. Why Jang Yuanyang feels so refreshing in a sea of clichés. Jang Yuanyang, Mie Mie's breakout character, is the kind of protagonist that immediately grabs your attention, not with loud drama or grand gestures, but with contrast. On the surface, she's the picture of innocence, soft smile, doe eyes, a sweet-faced girl who looks like she could barely raise her voice. But the moment she opens her mouth, out comes a stream of razor-sharp sarcasm and deadpan one-liners. She's not here to be polite, she's here to survive, and narrate or struggle with savage humor. That unexpected duality, what fans call contrasting cuteness, isn't just entertaining. It resonates. Because under the gloss of romantic fantasy, viewers are craving honesty, wit, and yes, a bit of rebellion. Let's face it, today's idol dramas are starting to blur together. The cold CEO falling for the clumsy Cinderella, the plain girl becoming a glowing goddess overnight. We've seen it all. And we're tired. The formulas are comforting, sure, but they've become background noise. We know the beats before the music even starts. Jang Yuanyang, though, disrupts that rhythm. She doesn't dream of changing the world or landing Prince Charming, she just wants to survive 996 life in a ridiculous ancient bureaucracy, all while complaining about it in the most hilarious way possible. That self-aware energy, paired with Mie Mie's natural comedic rhythm, brings a breath of fresh air to a stale genre. It's not just about being different, it's about finally feeling real. Mie Mie's breakout in the art of breaking labels in a typecast world everyone can read minds didn't just win the audience over with its offbeat blend of time travel, workplace chaos, and light-hearted comedy. It sprinted ahead from the starting line with a fresh, genre-defying premise. But novelty alone doesn't guarantee success. It takes commitment, craft, and heart. And that's exactly what Mie Mie delivered. Rumor has it she designed over 20 different corporate burnout expressions for this role. Memes in the making, yes, but also evidence of detailed, character-driven work. These weren't just exaggerated faces for comic effect, they came from careful study and emotional immersion. Because in today's fame economy, beauty alone won't cut it. You need skill, soul, and timing. Still, one can't help but marvel at how one role, just one, can flip an actor's entire trajectory. That's the bittersweet truth of the industry. When everything aligns, a great script, the right role, the right moment, an actor can skyrocket overnight. But the opposite is just as true. One ill-fitting part, one flat performance, and you might find yourself cemented in the public's memory as a cautionary tale. More insidious, perhaps, are the labels that cling like superglue. Baby-faced CEO romance specialist. Once attached, they're nearly impossible to shake. Viewers bring these biases into every episode, filtering performances through the lens of what they expect. rather than what they see. That's why reinvention matters. Why actors must keep challenging themselves, pushing against the edges of their casting boxes. Sweet and ingenue or cunning villain, why choose just one? Mie Mie's transformation shows that talent isn't confined to a single mold. With the right role, any actor can defy expectations, so maybe next time you see a baby face trying on a serious role, pause before you scroll or scoff. What looks like a mismatch today might just be tomorrow's surprise hit. After all, every great redemption arc starts with someone being underestimated, and who knows? The next scene-stealing villain might just be hiding behind a smile.